Hi, it's Leslie Fightmaster, and welcome to day 25, where we will work on our core muscles again. So begin sitting up nice and tall. And close your eyes, bring your hands together in front of the heart. Take a moment here to set an intention for your practice today. Maybe a word, maybe a mantra. I am strong is always a nice one. And then we'll make our way all the way up to standing. We're going to do a little pranayama today, and this helps to strengthen the belly muscles. So bend the knees, hands just in front of the knees. Take a breath in, and then exhale everything out. Exhale, exhale, exhale until you're totally empty, and then draw your belly in strongly. Pull it in as much as you can without breathing in, and just hold here. Going to hold that, and then release and inhale. And then exhale, exhale, exhale until you're empty all the way out. And pull your belly in and up and hold here. Keep drawing the belly in. You're not breathing in as you pull it in. It's just drawing it in strongly. And then release. Inhale. And exhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale till you're totally empty of breath. Draw the belly in as strongly as you can without breathing in and hold. Chin toward chest slightly. The back will round a little. And release. Inhale. And exhale. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Empty. Pull it in, pull it up. Hold. And release. Inhale. And exhale, exhale. Keep exhaling. Pull it in, pull it up. Hold. And release. Inhale. And come up to standing for Surya Namaskara A. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Bend the knees as needed. Inhale, come halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, step to plank. Shift forward, actually hold here in plank. So this is a great way to firm our core muscles is holding plank. So make sure you're pulling up on the belly and firming the leg muscles. Knees can always come down if you like to. Take a little break. And then shifting forward, just lower slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, and all the way down. Inhale, little cobra, peel the chest up, reach through the toes. Lower back down, tuck the toes, hover off the floor. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then lift the hips into down dog. So when you're moving through this plank work and the chaturangas, make sure that you keep the belly lifted and the legs firm. Inhale, look up and lengthen. Exhale, fold, reach the crown of your head down. Inhale, press down, reach all the way up and look up. And exhale the hands to the heart. Agnisara breath again, this pranayama, bend the knees, hands in front of the hips. Take an inhale, big breath in. Exhale. Pull it in, pull it up, and hold. Release the belly, inhale. Exhale. Pull it in, pull it up, hold. Release the belly, inhale. And exhale. Pull it in, pull it up, and hold. Remember, you don't breathe in as you pull the belly in. You just draw it in strongly. And release, inhale. Exhale. Pull it in, hold. So you're going to lift up all the muscles in the pelvic floor too here if you can. And release the belly, inhale. Exhale. Pull in and up, hold. Lift the pelvic floor muscles. And release, inhale, and come up to standing. For sun salutation, inhale the arms. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, plank. And holding plank again, heart forward slightly, but lift up through the shoulder blades right in the middle of your back. Firm the muscles in the arms, pull the belly in, pull the ribs in. From the leg muscles, reach through the heels as the crown of the head comes forward, lower 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on down, inhale, cobra, low or high cobra. And then lower down, tuck the toes under, lift the knees up or keep them down, hover off the floor, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straight arms, lift the hips, down dog. If you want to break, push the pause button or take the knees down, rest. If you want to bicycle your legs in this down dog, please do. And then look forward, bend your knees, stepping or hopping forward. Inhale, lengthen, look up. And exhale to fold in. Inhale, rise up, look up and lengthen. And exhale the hands. One more round of Agnisara breath. Bend the knees, take a big breath in. And exhale. Pull it in, pull it up, hold, lift the pelvic floor muscles. And release the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Pull in and up, hold. Don't breathe in when you pull in. And release, inhale. Exhale. Exhale, exhale till you're totally empty of breath. You're totally empty, and then without breathing in, pull the belly in and up and hold. It's a little tricky. If you're having trouble with this, believe me, it's tricky for a little while, but keep practicing. And release the belly. Inhale. And exhale. Pull in, pull up, hold. It's a wonderful abdominal strengthener and super good for your digestion. And release, inhale. Exhale. And pull in, pull up, hold. Holding strongly. Pull the belly in as much as you can. Lift all the pelvic floor muscles. Release, inhale, come up to standing. Inhale, reach your arms up. And exhale to folds. Inhale, halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, plank pose. And lower down. Actually, no, sorry, hold plank again. We're going to lower down slowly again in a moment. Remember, you can always take your knees down here if you like. Lift the belly, lift the backs of the knees, reach the crown of the head forward. Don't let your head drop down. And then shifting forward, low, 5, 4, lower now, low, 3, 2, and 1. All the way down. Inhale for cobra pose or up dog. If you're an up dog, take your thighs and knees off the floor. Exhale back to the floor, all the way down. And then slowly 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 up to plank. Lift your hips, downward facing dog. Good. Arms in line with ears. Make sure your arms are shoulder distance, your feet are hips width. Nice and steady with your breath. Come forward on the inhale. Walk forward with your arms and your legs. Walk 2, And then holding plank and walk back. And walk back with your hands and your feet. Walk back and hold. Lower down. Chaturanga. Inhaling up. And exhale back. Remember, take the knees down, rest whenever you want to rest. Look forward, either step or float the feet. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale to folds. And inhale, pressing down, reach all the way up and look up. And exhale, bring the hands to the heart. And take the feet wider than hips width and come down into a low squat. Your toes and knees point in the same direction, either halfway down or drop the hips down into Malasana. Pressing the palms right in toward the heart and then extend up. So lower and up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, press up strongly. Inhale to lower. Exhale to lift. Keep the belly lifted. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift up. Inhale down, exhale, stretch up. Inhale, lower, belly lifted. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower, keep the pelvic floor lifted. Exhale, reach. Inhale, lower. Exhale, reach up. Inhale to come down. Exhale, up. Inhale, lower, and pause. If that's not comfortable, come up a little higher, or you can even sit down in between here. And then we're just going to step back. Plank pose and chaturanga. Inhale to press up and exhale back. Good, back to plank and now forearm plank. So right forearm down, left forearm down. So here, same as regular plank, we got to lift the backs of the knees up, pull the belly in. Now press back up to regular plank, one hand at a time. And then right arm down, left arm down, forearm plank. Keep the belly lifted. Now we're going to roll onto the right side for side plank on the forearms. Feet are together. Stack your hips on top of each other. Lift the left arm up. Look back. Left forearm parallel with the mat. Reach the right arm up. Try and stack the hips. And make your way back into forearm plank and then lift up for dolphin pose, forearm. And then press off the forearms into down dog. If that doesn't work for you, come to the knees first and then press up. Looking forward, either step or float the feet. Inhale, lengthen, and exhale to fold. Press down, rise up as you inhale, and exhale, bring the hands to your heart. You're going to pick up the right leg and just hold on to the shin and draw the right leg in towards your chest as strongly as you possibly can. So you're using arm strength to help you. You're also using your belly muscles to stay up nice and tall. And find a spot to focus on. And then extend the leg out and hold it up. So this is core muscles to hold that leg. So you're using your hip flexors, you're using your belly, using back muscles to help support you. And keep your left hip squeezing in. Bend the knee again, hold it in. Standing tall. Extend the leg out again, reach up. So again, holding the leg out, squeeze your left hip in, drive your right hip drop, and then bend the knee and set it down. Left side. So grounding through the right leg, we'll pick up the left leg. Draw the leg in toward the chest, standing tall. Use some arm strength. Use your belly muscles and back muscles to stand up tall. Extend the left leg out any amount. It can be lower than that, doesn't have to be high. Lift up through the arms. Squeeze the right hip in. Let's bend the knee and we'll hug it in one more time. Give ourselves a little break. And then extend it out again. Lift the arms up. Stretch that leg out. Holding. And then bend the knee. Hug it in. Release it. Inhale, reach the arms, and exhale to fold. Inhale, look up, and exhale, stepping or floating back. And actually we'll step back and hold plank again. Nice plank class. Lift the backs, the knees, and the belly. Keep your steady breath. Don't worry, it will come to an end, I promise. Shift forward, lower slowly. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 to the belly. Inhale, cobra pose, lower high or into up dog. Stretch out those belly muscles. And then back to the floor, lowering down. I'm going to tuck the toes and slowly press all the way up to plank as slow as you can. Then lift the hips back into downward facing dog. Look up and step or float and sit. Right into boat pose. So sitting up nice and tall, the knees are bent, and then start to bicycle the legs. So this is wonderful core work. So you can be up on your hands here. If you get a little tired, you can lean back onto your forearms. So really start to feel this in your legs and your hip flexors. You could also, if you're feeling really strong, sit up tall with a long spine and reach your arms up to the ceiling. That's hard. I'm going to pause, take a little break, and then lift them back up and start going the other way. So bring the knees in toward your chest this time. You can stay up on the hands or lean back onto the forearms. Keep lifting the chest, keeping the spine nice and long. And again, you should be feeling this one. It might be getting harder to move the legs. They start to feel like lead after a little bit. Almost done. You did it. So again, we're going to sit up nice and tall. Hug your knees in. Sit up tall, and then arms release and lean back. Exhale to come up. Inhale to lower. If this hurts your back, just stay up. Come up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, lift up. Nice long spine. Inhale, lower. Keep the belly engaged. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, come up. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, lower down. Exhale, hug it in. Lower, lift, lower, lift. Will it ever end? Yes, it just did. Yay. Cross the ankles, press down, lift up anything at all, and set yourself down. So we're going to do that again. I'm up on my fists, so you can see that I can actually get my knees up to my chest. And to see, I can actually get my buns up off the floor. So lift up the legs and the buns. The knees draw in toward the chest when you lift up. Now onto your knees. So you're sitting back on the heels. Cross again and press up anything at all. Round the upper back and set yourself down. That's called Lolasana. The other one is called Tolasana. So one more time, pressing down, round the upper back, suck everything in as much as you can, and then release. I said one more, but it's actually one more here. Lift up, round the back, draw everything in, and release. Lean forward and step back through plank, lowering slowly to the floor. Inhale for Shalabhasana. Reach your fingertips back, your palms face the sides of your body. Lift everything off the floor. Inner thighs spin up toward the ceiling. The back of the neck stays nice and long. And then rest. Good. Interlace the fingers again. Lift up. So this time interlacing, inner thighs spinning up. Press the pubic bone lightly down into the floor, and that'll help to reach the tailbone toward the heels. So you're lengthening out the whole front of the body and strengthening the back body. Release and rest. And then we'll interlace with the other pinky on top and lift everything up. Lift, lift, lift. Holding, pick up your belly. Breathing. Back of the neck stays long. And lower. Good job. We can't really work the core muscles if we don't work the back muscles. That's all part of the core. We always think about the belly and the six-pack, but really, back muscles are probably more important. So reaching your right hand to your right foot and lifting up any amount. If that doesn't work, stay with the pose we just did before, one of the Locust poses or Shalabhasanas. Release and switch left hand to left foot. Lift it up any amount. Push the foot back away from the hand, creating some resistance. And releasing. And just rest a moment. And then reaching back for both feet. Again, Janurasana. So lifting your legs up and pressing them back. Widen across your collarbones. Keep the back of your neck long. So this is another back bend that strengthens the back and also stretches out the front some as well. But keep your belly lifted. Hands by your sides. Inhale, lift into up dog or cobra. And exhale back into downward facing dog. And look to the hands, bend the knees, step or jump to seated. And sitting up nice and tall, then lie back. Take your feet hips width apart. Outer edges of your feet parallel. Press into the heels and lift into bridge pose. So keep the weight in the heels. The knees are in line with the middle toes. Reach up, tailbone toward the backs of your knees and keep your neck long with the chin away from the chest. And release down, rest a moment. So you can stay with another bridge or hands up by the ears, elbows parallel. Line up your wrists and your elbows and stretch up. So think of this as a front opening. So you're going to press the chest toward the back of your mat and your tailbone toward the backs of your knees, like you're getting pulled in two different directions. Chin in and lower down, or release your bridge. And rest a moment with the knees just knocking in. Then release the knees back to either one more bridge or another Urdhva. And lower down. This time we'll hug the knees in and rock ourselves back and forth, back and forth. And all the way up. Sitting up tall for Baddha Konasana, open the feet like a book. As you exhale, come on forward, lengthen the spine. Reach the crown of your head toward the water. Well, I guess for you it won't be toward the water, will it? Toward the front of your mat, unless you happen to be in a similar place. And then inhale to come up. And then round down your forehead towards your feet. So now we can let the upper back round a little bit. Come on up on your inhale. Now sitting up tall, we're going to hold on to the toes, the big toes, and balance on your sit bones. So you're still in Baddha Konasana legs, and then extend your right leg out to the side, any amount. You can keep the knee bent, it doesn't have to be straight. Inhale, bring it to center, and exhale, extend the left leg out to the left, any amount. Inhale, bring that leg back through center. And now both legs out any amount. You can also hold the legs if it's hard to keep the toes on this one. But sit them nice and tall. Use your core muscles, your belly muscles, your leg muscles, your back muscles to help stabilize you. Then keep those legs up, but release the feet and press your palms together. So you're sitting up nice and tall here. Lift the chest. Keep those legs up. Don't let them fall. This is all hip flexor mostly. Grab the toes again because your legs are still right there, aren't they? And then take the feet together. Sitting up nice and tall here. You can bend the knees if you need to. And then we'll slowly, slowly start to lean back. Slowly, slowly. If it hurts your back, just lie right down. Otherwise, slowly and coming all the way down. And make our way into happy baby. So bend the knees, take the pinky toe sides of your feet, and rocking here gently side to side. Keep lengthening through the lower back. And then we're going to take the right ankle above the left knee for thread the needle. Bring your hands through and hold your left shin, or you can hold behind the thigh. Make sure your right foot stays flexed. And we're going to keep the legs pretty much in that position and drop them over to the left and look over your right shoulder to twist. Inhale, center. And switching left ankle above right knee, flex the ankle. Bring your hands through and hold your right leg. And then we'll take those legs over the right and look over the left shoulder. And draw the knees in. I'm going to pull my leg warmers down around my feet because it was so chilly. These leg warmers are really coming in handy. I got to thank my friend Chrissy Roletter for giving me these leg warmers. She started a company called Red Thread, and every piece that she makes or has made by hand in Mongolia out of cashmere has a blessed piece of woven red thread in it. And part of her proceeds go to help to stop and save girls from trafficking. So it's a wonderful company called the Red Thread Cashmere. If you're interested, you can email me. I'll put it below. Relax, relax, relax in your Savasana now. Rest. As you're resting a little bit longer, our quote today comes from Dorian Israel, who's an author. Trust yourself. Doubt nothing that comes from inspiration. Deny nothing that comes from imagination. Dismiss nothing that comes from intuition. Life is a living canvas. And it is my wish for you to be the artist of your life and make it the way that you would like it to be. Just become clear of what you'd like to bring in, and it'll come. Maybe not right away, but eventually if you continue to be clear about it. So stretching the arms and the legs, bend the knees, roll off to your right side, pause, honor the intention you set for your practice. And then making your way up. Sit up tall, bring the palms together in Anjali Mudra. Bring our hands to the forehead to remind us to have clear and loving thoughts. And our hands to the heart to remind us to have clear and loving intentions. And our hands to the mouth to remind us to have clear and loving communications. I honor you for your practice. Thank you so much for your wonderful energy. Let's send all this energy to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Well, thank you for joining me today for our core work, and tomorrow we'll do a nice well-rounded flow. So come back tomorrow for sure if you can. If you like today's practice, please push the like button, and please subscribe and share and tell your friends so we can get as many people practicing yoga as possible. I really think it'll make the world better. Don't you think so? And if you can donate, or if you can afford anything at all, there is a link below for donations so that we can continue to extend this free yoga out to as many people as we possibly can. I'll put my email below if you want to contact me for anything, and I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye bye. Love you.